So basically, he's telling not to gossip. So he must struggle to acquire a good name by all means. So now in Gita we'll learn that, array, what you're worried about your name and all. Nothing like that. We just do good things. What we have learned is good. What feels good within, we have to do that. Okay. So basically, we must also struggle to do that. And he must not gamble. So no gambling, no playing cards and different ways to gamble. He must not move in the company of the wicked. So wicked is anybody who is harming others or troubling others. He must avoid the company. He must not tell lies and must not be the cause of trouble to others. So usually we may say, oh, I am not doing anything, but we could be the cause, for somebody else to be in trouble. So we have to be taking, you could say, responsibility that we are not doing such things, okay? And struggle to acquire a good name means you have to take effort in your life. There is no other way we will get good name. Like once in a while, we'll do some, good action and people will say, wah, wah, and then they will forget about it. So to be consistent in that, the everyday action is important. And every day you must do a good deed. So for that, the mind has to be clear. It should not have any anger, jealousy, expectation from anywhere. A clean mind will always end up doing good work. Then often people enter into things they have not the means to accomplish, with which means that suppose I am not maybe not a graduate, and then I enter into something where they need the skill, and then I am not able to cope up. So then what I will do is, with the result that they cheat others to attain their own ends, then we will cheat. So always be transparent and clear in your dealings, that this I can do, this I can't do, this is my whatever capability or ability, and I can't do beyond this. So we have to be honest with ourselves first, so that we can be honest with another person. Otherwise, it's not possible. Always. And it's not that you need to feel, oh, I am a loser. No. You work hard, study or work hard or whatever is needed, you do. But you can reach wherever you want to reach. But nothing is possible without hard work and commitment. And, the coming generations have actually no clue what is hard work. And even the upcoming generations will actually not know what is hard work. Because everything is easy. Everything is easy. Life has become easy. So they just want to, quickly, I want now, everything now. This is the problem. So be very aware what's happening. Be prepared to work hard. And we cannot define what is work hard by ourselves. Suppose you're going to work, you will feel, I'm hardworking. But then when you go there, you will see that they will ask you to maybe work more. That's what used to happen when I started working in 1993. And that time it was like, oh, I have this, Savita knows. We were like doing all works, all works possible. That one is absent. We were like the, bakras, they called. Koi nahi hai to in log kar lenge, And we were like, okay. So we would do lots of work, but we were not complaining and all. We used to enjoy. And we know the work, so we are doing it, finished. Point is, we feel that, okay, I will go and I will do my work and I will come back. This is small mentality. We need to have that, okay, that also I can do, this also, but they are not paying me for that. Doesn't matter. Why God gave me 2 hands and 2 legs for, or this buddhi for, this mouth for? I have to work. If I am given work, no complaints. Do extra. We used to do extra also. Puche bagair, bole bagair. Without anybody telling us, we'll do extra work and come. And we'll wait also. in the evening to do extra work. It's a government department and nobody is saying wah wah to us. They will ulta say, they're fools. Why you're doing that work? Let it be pending. That was our struggle, that we had to face this kind of problems. But work is work. And we never were shying from work. Extra work we will do. So I see that the kids now will always try ways to escape work. जितना कम कर सकते हैं, how much less I can do to attain the fruit, I will do only that much. Not 1 mm extra they will do. And this is a shame, believe me. It's a shame. Forget the fruits, just work. And do all the extra works also, even without anybody asking you to do it. That, what is the benefit? We learned so much. We learned so much and we were dependable. There were the seniors who would say, if this one is there, then we can take leave. They will manage the whole department. So this I was 22 years old. Savita was also young. We were chotu. We just joined after graduation. And so much work we were doing. So imagine that, why should we shy away from work? We didn't know, we learned it. This attitude should continue for everybody in all aspects of life. Not only spiritual or not only, secular life. No, wherever you go to work, whether you're in a family, wherever it is, stand up to work. Vivekananda will push for that only. And then, do it. Then there is in all things the time factor to be taken into consideration. What at one time might be a failure would perhaps at another time be a very great success. We never know. What seemed a failure could be a success now. We have no clue. So then we have to flow with the way things are going. Time factor is to be taken into consideration very clearly. Okay? This can be understood in different ways also. Like what at one time might be a failure. Like maybe me studying some particular subject was a failure. Nobody cared for that subject. But now it could be a great success. Same thing. So no idea what's going to turn where. So my deal is whatever is being said, the only thing is never stop learning. Especially new things. New things. And whatever we know, learn more. We have this Dil Mange More formula for desires. I am saying if you have desire, then switch the desire for learning. Everywhere else it is going, not turn it towards learning. I want to learn more. I want to, understand more. I want to reach further ahead in my understanding. This should be the goal. Householder must speak the truth. It's coming again and again. First he said, don't tell lies. Now he is saying, householder must speak the truth and speak gently. This is really difficult. Using words which people like, which will do good to others. Okay? So then, when you're speaking to someone, we need not shout. Unless they are shouting at you, you relax. Next is, the other day, Akshita was saying that, what was your doubt? Somebody had a doubt. She said somebody had a doubt about, resistance, that when we should fight and when we shouldn't fight. What is the situation where we are eligible to fight? And what is the situation where, because I was giving examples, so then, just check it, otherwise it's okay, I remember it. So the point is, we can't just simply fight. That's the blood boiling within us. The anger is already there. I've seen in Mumbai lots. Okay, it's very funny, but it's very serious also. Like one person has done something, and the other person is, shouting at him, "Why you did this? You took my wallet," or something like that. The rest of the crowd, "Acha, isne kiya," and they start boxing him. But maybe he didn't do. Maybe the other guy got boxed for no reason. And then they find out that the one who had actually stolen has run away, and the one jiska wallet tha wo maar khaya. There is so much anger. I've seen this n number of times when we used to walk from the station to the house. So many places. We never knew why so much fighting is happening. And then eventually we find out that the person who had stolen the purse has run away. And the person whose purse he is stolen, he's crying, he is getting beaten up. Why? So much rage and anger and frustration कि कोई मिला तो बस धुलाई कर दूं उसका. I just want to remove my frustration and, box and finish my anger. This is not what I was talking when I said resistance, okay? I don't want any misunderstandings here. Only when elderly people, women, children, and even you yourself are being troubled or harassed, unless nobody has lifted a hand on you, you are not supposed to lift a hand. If somebody is maybe, abusing a girl or, saying something, you have to step in. If somebody is physically doing something, molesting a woman, you have to step in. Not because मेरे अंदर बहुत खून गर्म है, दो चार मैं भी लगा दूं, ये सब नहीं चाहिए मुझे. This is not what I was trying to explain at all. All of us have anger within us and we want to remove it on somebody. The minute we get a chance, he did that, then मैं भी दो लगा के आ जाऊं, so even I am feeling light today. No. That is not what is meant. We are not speaking about such violence. It is about safeguarding yourself properly, where it is needed, where you can call the police, definitely call the police. Like suppose somebody rang the bell and you found out they're thieves, immediately you close the door, okay? And then you locked it, then call the police. That's the point. Don't open the door and say, "Chal, chaku ko nikal ke, we'll also start." No, I am not saying like that you have to protect anybody. First step is call the police. If it is not possible, it's already come upon somebody, first thing is you have to do what's best in that situation. If you can separate them, separate them. If you can do something, do it. We can't turn a blind eye and walk around India, especially saying that, oh, I will never see such a thing. You will always see such a thing. In India, it's very rare case where somebody has not seen any violence, not possible. We see it happening somewhere or the other. We can turn a blind eye, but that does not make us ahimsavadi. Okay? That is some kind of violence, like Dhritarashtra and our Bhishma Pitama, who saw but kept quiet. We are not going to be like that. That's what I was trying to say. Because that's not the point. Wherever needed, whatever action, be sane and take the action. Okay? Simply don't fight. So that I wanted to clarify because there was a doubt. So then, speaking the truth, speak gently, using words which people like. We never know what people like. But we know one thing, that everybody likes when they're spoken to nicely. So try your best to speak nicely. And when you speak up also, you speak up such words that it will do good to others. Or otherwise, don't speak. If it's going to harm somebody, don't speak. If it's going to help somebody, speak up. And nor should he talk of the business of other men. So we have no business of other people. So, but this is what happens in most circles, that as soon as we get together, we should be talking only of ourselves who are there. But generally, we are talking of people who are not there. And it's not worth it. Okay? And if it is good, chalega, at least it's not waste of time. But if you're going to speak negative and gossip, and don't do that. It's really a unwanted thing. Okay? First of all, I feel as a householder, the first thing we should have in our heart as human beings also is a feeling of gratitude for whatever we got in our life. Because the formula stays. Gratitude brings grace. If you feel in your life today that I'm lacking grace, kripa is lacking, it is because there is lack of gratitude. Every morning we must get up and feel gratitude that God has given me this body, this life, and maybe a job or whatever you're doing in your life or family, etc. I am so grateful to this and to all the people in your life who have helped you to come wherever you are, including your parents. So make a list of the people and pray for them and thank them in your prayers. Thank you so much for bringing me here. Thank you so much for guiding me. Thank you. All the people, including the Guru, should be thanked every morning and every night before sleeping. This will, shower grace upon us. Without gratitude, no grace will ever come to us. And we will have only challenges, only troubles. We are the first people, we are the humans, I have seen, who can go and complain to another that you have not done enough for me. Even the sons and the daughters can say that to their parents that you did more for that one and less for me. Arey, kya hai? This is so disgusting. I really can't understand how we can do such. As walking on the path, we are listening to satsang and then we are saying he did more for her and less for me, or she did more for. We cannot say all this. Then we are nowhere in our life. No comparison, only gratitude. You did this much for me. Thank you very much. No, you can do more. Do that for me. Who are we to demand this? With anybody, whether it's your boss, whether it's your partner, whether it's your parents. We have to be very careful and full of gratitude that thank God. Please make this your prayer every morning and every night, so that in case some grace is missing, kripa is missing, it will come to you. Not otherwise. Not if you are complaining. The more we complain, the more doors we are closing to kripa. Then kripa is gone. Grace is gone. Okay.